for the spear. We were the Vanguard.
Hey, welcome back lads. So we have now had just short of a week to play, to grind Call of Duty Vanguard and experience all of the new content. So I've realised that this game is not just the copy and paste of Modern Warfare it was said to be. In fact, I think Vanguard is a massive improvement over Modern Warfare 2019. So let's compare these two games, right? People always love to do this. When a new COD game drops, people wonder how does it compare to the last game or a similar one. So yeah, Modern Warfare versus Vanguard, they are similar but not the same. So right now the community does seem to really be enjoying Vanguard for the most part, and this may be because Vanguard brings back a lot of the good things about Modern Warfare, like they share the same game engine, right, which means the graphics, animations, sound design and just stuff like that, pretty much the same between the games. The gunsmith is back, the camos work very similar, and even some of the menus just look like Modern Warfare, but that is about where the similarities end. And then when it comes to gameplay, there's also a thing that is similar but not the same because Vanguard improves it. That is definitely the biggest takeaway from this, is that Vanguard takes what Modern Warfare did wrong and fixes it and adds more quality content. Like, the gameplay is different, right? They actually added in a ninja as a perk, so you have silent footsteps permanently. The game is faster paced, the maps are not like infested with doors absolutely everywhere. There are doors, but not everywhere like Modern Warfare. Talking about maps, Modern Warfare had 9, and people really just hated those maps, but Vanguard has 16. And they're a lot better. That is a huge difference, almost double the maps, and in terms of quality, it was also far better. I think a great way to summarize it is that Modern Warfare was a game that pushed Call of Duty forward in a good way, but pulled it back in other ways. So, you know, it had great potential that was never realized until Vanguard, made the right improvements. As well, in Modern Warfare, a lot of people complained that the maps were too big and had too many safe spaces, while in Vanguard there are some bigger maps, but the combat pacings feature means that slow pace isn't really a thing anymore, like if you don't want it to be, so yeah, that's not really a problem. And you know, I played a lot of Modern Warfare multiplayer, but I think my experience might be a bit different because I played like regular normal 6v6 matches very rarely, but I played it enough to know that I had seen enough, right? So instead I just pumped literally days and days of real life game time into Ground War and the smaller maps like Shipment and Shoot House playlists. So I guess the Blitz combat pacing is also kinda a similar thing, where it's like chaotic action everywhere, more players, more deaths, more kills, all that good stuff. Man, I love Ground War so much, and that is one thing that Modern Warfare has to is unique to that game and can one-up any other COD game. Also the fact that Modern Warfare was the first new modern themed COD in a very long time, and still is, so it's kind of unique in that aspect as well, you know, that made it attractive at the time. Well, now there is some, how would you say, leaked evidence that Ground War is going to come to Vanguard, and that is of course 64 players on massive maps with 5 flags. So yeah, I can't wait to see that. Alright, yeah, so some people still want to say that this is just a Modern Warfare DLC, but I don't really think that's the case. These two games are two very similar, yet very different experiences at the same time somehow. I don't know, but that is about all we have time for today, so stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.